Whoa, what is going on, 7-Tree gang? Welcome back to another video. Today we got the infamous 7.3 behind me. Today I'm going to be talking about everything that I've replaced, all the money I've spent on this truck, replacing stuff in the engine regarding maintenance wise and stuff like that. I'm going to be running down everything I've replaced on the 7.3, everything I've upgraded on the 7.3, and all the stuff I've spent on it, and when I upgraded or had to replace these parts. So stay tuned and let's dive right into it here. So the first thing that I kind of want to go over on the 7.3, I do want to go over all the stuff that I've upgraded on the 7.3 first off, so that way you guys know this is not a stock truck. It was stock when I got it, but I've done all the upgrades to it and everything like that. Regarding the stuff I've replaced, that's going to be majority my dad, so everything that he's kind of replaced, the alternator, transmission, everything like that, turbo, that's going to be kind of when he replaced it back, 20 years ago or whatever, when he bought the truck. Like 10 years ago he replaced some of this stuff when it got up to those miles that he needed to do a lot of maintenance. So I hope you guys can see right here the mirrors. I added the mirrors, I added the tires, I added the bullet antenna, I added the hydro chip tuner, and I added a lot of stuff to the truck that kind of makes it look not stock and looks newer. I like the way it looks. I got bigger tires. It's 20 by 10 Maverick wheels on 35 inch by 12.5 inch wide Nitto Ridge grapplers. It really makes the truck look good. It makes it stand out. I also added a leaf spring up front so to give it that lift, so that way the tires don't rub, so the truck looks a little bit better and lifted. The hydro chip tuner, guys, I added that. Absolutely dumps coal. Everything is absolutely great with that hydro chip tuner. Helps me save a little money on diesel too, because I do get a little bit better fuel mileage with that hydro chip tuner, that fuel sipper mode that I keep it on. I've added a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be adding future stuff, guys. I've finally come up with a thing that I really want to add on the 7.3, and that is a train horn. That's the next thing I'm going to buy. It's not too expensive, and it's going to be an easy kind of install for the truck. So I want to add a train horn, and I do kind of want to hook it up to my kill switch, so that way whenever the kill switch goes, the train horn starts. So it's going to be a cool little video for y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe, because that video is going to be coming out very, very, very soon. Probably honestly will be one of the next videos that y'all guys see. So I do post Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, because that's when most of my majority of my audience is on YouTube. Yeah, guys, that's kind of everything I've added. Expenses wise, the mirrors were $150, the tires were about $3,200. Oh, I also had an 8-inch exhaust tip back there, so that was about $40. The straight pipe also, I forgot to say that, I did add a straight pipe. That was $140. Everything sounds and looks great. Bullet antenna on that side was about $50 in total. I believe everything about between like in the $4,000 range. Everything I've done, including the hydro chip tuner, and also any sort of maintenance stuff. So I do pay for all the material for maintenance and everything like that. So now, guys, I want to jump into the actual stuff that my dad has replaced, and that everything that we have replaced on the 7.3. So let's dive right into it here. I'm going to do more of a vlog style video for y'all. No fuck with the hood lock, the usual. You guys already know the drill. Hood lock here. Gonna be everything that I've replaced. I'm gonna show you guys everything that I've replaced, and then everything that my pops has replaced. So let's get into it here. All right, guys, so as I'm talking about this, I don't really want to run over the numbers, because that's gonna be a little bit challenging for me personally. I'm just gonna be putting the numbers on cost and about the miles that I changed it up on the screen. Let's get right into it here. I want to start off with the batteries. Those were the first thing I've kind of replaced here myself. I replaced these myself about, honestly, a couple months ago. I did a whole entire video on battery replacement on these. So if you guys do have a 7.3, you need a battery replacement. So I did replace them back in November, I believe, right before the winter started here in San Antonio, and they're running good ever since. I got a 3-year warranty on both of them, so it's about $150 total for all that. And that's kind of the first thing I did replace. Second thing we did replace is coolant here. We had to replace this. This thing was leaking, along with all the tubes that go to the radiator. This is the next thing we replaced. It was actually, I probably do need to put a little bit more in there, but it shouldn't be leaking anymore. It hasn't really gone down any since I filled it last. So I think we're in the clear there, and I'm gonna put the price and numbers up on that. And the next thing, guys, is actually my fuel filter. I actually replaced this myself as well. A lot of you guys are telling me to get these cold air intakes and stuff, and I am gonna get one just after the train horn. There we go. Well, we'll fucking pull it out. Fuck it. We're already this. All right, guys. So as you guys can see in there, we got our air filter working great. This basically keeps all the dust and stuff from getting into the turbo and the engine. But this little bob right here, this basically tells you if your air filter is clogged or not. So if this thing is full, like all the way over here, you hit this button and it shoots back. That'll basically tell if your air filter is clogged or not. Right now, my air filter is clearly not clogged. Thing looks good. Let's reattach this baby. So yeah, guys, replace this. I don't really know the price on that. Once again, I'll go ahead and pop it up on the screen. But yeah, I replaced that not even that long ago, really. It was, my air filter was super duper dirty, guys. And my dad actually popped it up and he was like, Josh, you gotta freaking replace this thing. Third thing I replaced, some of the stuff that my dad replaced, guys, I'm gonna be pointing at it and showing you guys real quick here what my dad replaced back when he had the truck. So he actually had the truck before me. This truck's been in the family for about 20 years now, ever since he bought it from the dealership. Let's run down that. Alternator here, replace this. Actually, the battery, so like the alternator blew out, and basically what would happen is we'd turn it on, everything would run fine, but it would just strictly run off the battery for about 10-20 minutes, and the alternator was not charging. So we replaced that really quick. I believe that's about $250.
Looks like you got 10 PIS in this tire here. We might put some air in it. That's gonna be about $250.
We also replaced that turbo back there. As you guys can see, that Garrett sign right there, it is a Garrett turbo. Dude, those turbos are badass, guys. I really like it. We changed that about 250K miles. Badass turbos, really like it a lot. It's pretty expensive turbo, but definitely worth the money if you're gonna get that kind of turbo. We also changed the fuel filter here. Something special, guys, about my 7.3 is it has 2 fuel filters. As you guys know, diesels are a little bit dirtier when it comes to running the diesel fuel through the engine. So 2 fuel filters, it's not a must. It doesn't actually what you need, but one fuel filter is right here. And then I also have another one back up in here. I'll show y'all here. Right there, that's another fuel filter. So fuel filter 1 and then fuel filter 2 is up there. That basically means that I don't have to change my fuel filters that often because I have 2, so it really, my engine oil or my engine fuel is like super duper clean. That's something my dad put on there a while back. As long as with the hoses and stuff like that, we change those pretty often as well. All the fuel lines and stuff are running good. We actually did have a fuel line issue where the fuel line rotted out and it was sucking in air, and I wasn't able to like really even get above 30 miles an hour because my truck wasn't getting enough fuel. We replaced that, we fixed that, everything looks good now. So yeah, full fuel lines, something maintenance wise that you're gonna have to do on the 7.3. Other than that, guys, really just regular maintenance stuff I've changed. I really haven't touched the engine that much other than glow plugs, and also we did change the transmission. It was under warranty. My dad changed the transmission a while back. It was about around 250K, so the tranny was completely under warranty and everything was perfectly fine. Or we got the transmission for practically free. That's pretty much everything that I know that my dad has replaced and everything that I personally have replaced myself. As you guys know, the 7.3 is a great engine, reliable engine. I also have done some steering work as well because, as you guys know, I do have some slop in my steering. My dad has done some steering work on that as well. So yeah, I've done a little bit of the work. I've done more of the upgrades part of it. My dad kind of kept the truck more bone stock. I've kind of put the hydro chip tuner on it, kind of woke the truck up a little bit more instead of keeping it stock because I do a lot of these videos for y'all. Guys, if I forgot anything, I'm going to be putting it up on the screen here, all my cost, maintenance, everything like that, how often I changed it, when I changed it, kind of how much it costs to change it and everything like that. I also did change the headlights. I do change the headlights every so often as well, and the oil and all the regular maintenance stuff. So I just kind of want to make sure I touch on all that because that is expensive, is pricey. I know for a fact the total is quite expensive. Let me run over the total here on how much I've spent on my 7.3. So my final kind of cost wise on replacing everything was between about $10,291 and about $17,911. That's just a rough estimate about how much I've personally spent on my truck, kind of replacing everything, and kind of everything my dad spent as well on his side, replacing everything and adding stuff. That includes my mods and everything like that, and also my mirrors and everything like that. So pretty much everything I spent on the 7.3 is about $17,000. So if you want to put that into the 7.3 price, this truck technically worth $35,000, but with wear and tear and depreciation and everything, it's probably only worth between $8,000 and $10,000 for 500,000 miles on it. This truck, whoa, shit, I almost lost y'all there. It's a little bit windy, so you guys can freaking tell. $10,000 I could probably sell this truck for if I was really trying to get a good price out of it. I've had people offer me prices in the past. I had people ask me to sell my truck. I'm not selling it right now. I want to make a ton of videos on this truck, and I want to honestly get this thing to 1,000,000 miles. It'll for sure hit 1,000,000 miles. It needs some minor work to it, but other than that, it's going to keep running for 1,000,000 miles, I hope. Knock on wood, really. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this Powerstroke Central video. I wanted to run over a quick one for y'all. Future videos on this channel with a train horn, and I also want to add a bigger fuel pump as well, because that way I can get more fuel into the engine and everything will be really good. This tripod's about to fall over because, as you guys can tell, it is super duper windy. But anyway, guys, leave in the comments what you guys think I should add to the 7.3 and I'll add it. But the train horn is a big one. Cold air intake, 5-inch turbo back kit, just kind of all the stuff I want to add. But for sure the train horn, the next video you guys see, it'll be me probably buying the train horn. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for this Powerstroke Central video. Thank you guys for watching. Just wanted to make a quick one for y'all for this Wednesday upload. Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. If you want to watch other videos, it'll be up here or down there. Peace out, fellas.